The following program is brought to you by Pins-Off Productions.
Bro.
Oh, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to an all-new episode of the Totally Necessary Wrestling Podcast. I'm your fucking host, Kevin Porter. Guys, we are here to report the week that was professional wrestling. Guys, holy shit, dude. Shout out to everybody who took the time to download last week's episode featuring Takeback, dude. Definitely one of our more popular episodes ever. So anybody that's we're retaining from last week, thank you for your support. And with that being said, we are here to cover the week that was professional wrestling. Guys, professional wrestling, WWE, took place in my backyard this week here, the Pacific Northwest, guys. We had Monday Night Raw emanating from Portland, Oregon, and then Tuesday Night Smackdown emanating from Everett, Washington, which I know everybody's like, where the fuck's Everett? Where the fuck's Everett? It's about 45 minutes north of fucking Seattle. So if you're going to Canada, it's right on the way on I-5 and shit. So this past Monday as well, you know, since they're doing the rounds up here in the Pacific Northwest, I had tickets to go see WWE live, WWE SmackDown live the Monday night, you know, because, you know, SmackDown always runs a house show Monday night when, you know, when they're on the road, they're doing their weekend fucking tour and shit. So yeah, we, unfortunately I was not able to fucking attend it due to the fucking 14 inches of motherfucking snow that dropped down on our fucking valley. If you actually go to WWE.com, there's a video of a lot of the wrestlers leaving the Sundome, having to like, basically just in shock of like the amount of snow, and you know, they have to drive all the way to Everett that night. So it's pretty interesting to see all the wrestlers interacting in the back of the Sundome trying to clean off their cars and shit. You know, so it's like anybody that's from Yakima, it's like, oh shit, there's the baseball stadium. Holy shit, that's pretty fucking cool, dude. So yeah, let's go ahead and just jump into the week that was, guys. Dude, we kicked off Monday Night Raw in Portland. Stephanie McMahon has suspended Becky Lynch for refusing medical attention here. I think this is probably the only good thing on Raw and SmackDown this week was any sort of interaction with Becky Lynch. So seeing, I don't know what they're going to be doing here. I mean, it kind of seems like they're setting up for the triple threat possibly, but I think they know that people don't want to see Charlotte in the mix. So I really hope they don't go that route and we do get the one-on-one match between Ronda Rousey and Becky Lynch. But with that being said, dude, we have a long time until WrestleMania, dude. We have like, what, a solid 2 months at this point. You know, with today being October, it's not October, guys. February the 7th or February the 8th, with this being dropped on a Friday. All you early birds, we always drop it on a Thursday night. You guys know that. So, what the fuck ever. But Becky Lynch, dude, it seems like this was some good shit here. And again, this is probably my favorite part about the week. I don't really have a lot to say about it. We had Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey getting up in each other's faces. Basically, Ronda Rousey took on Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan back to back. Kind of seems like they're setting up for Ronda Rousey to take on Ruby Riott at the Elimination Chamber. Dude, I'm definitely enjoying Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey. The build continues, motherfuckers. The build fucking continues. So we saw a number one contenders match for the Raw Tag Team Championships. The Revival taking on Lucha House Party versus B Team versus Heavy Machinery, which, damn, fucking Raw's tag scene is a fucking joke, dude. It's like I don't know, like they're gonna have to wait until like the fucking the draft here in a couple months, you know, and that, you know, whatever superstar shakeup or whatever the fuck they call it these days. But yeah, dude, the tag team scene is pretty fucking slim when it comes to viable teams here. I mean, the B Team, I mean, that's your A team for fucking Monday Night Raw. Kiss my ass, WWE. That's fucking horseshit. And plus, Heavy Machinery, man, it's like, you know, they're just going to be a fucking joke team anyways. Who the fuck cares? Lucha House Party, I don't really give a fuck anymore. So, the Revival wins. They are your new number one contenders here for the Raw Tag Team Championships. I assume that match is going to take down probably on the pre-show for fucking Elimination Chamber. God knows how long that's going to fucking be. 6 hours fucking long, dude. I fucking hope not, dude. Fucking hope not, WWE. Get your fucking shit together. Kurt Angle's speech was interrupted by Drew McIntyre and Baron Corbin, which I think we kind of saw coming. I think we mentioned it on last week's podcast that, you know, we're going to be seeing Drew McIntyre and Baron Corbin against Braun Strowman and Kurt Angle. which apparently from what I heard is that Kurt Angle is taking the spot of Seth Rollins, which apparently Seth Rollins is dealing with like some sort of lower back issue. So that's why he wasn't on TV this week. But apparently that was going to be his kind of like side feud in between, his WrestleMania match with Brock Lesnar. Is this tag team foray of teaming up with Braun Strowman and whatnot. Obviously that was the main event of the show here, but this pretty much all just set it up here. I like Drew McIntyre. I was kind of hoping, I don't know. I guess I'm hoping for a big match for him this year. I hope they don't lose anything with this guy. I hope they really strike while the iron's hot in regards to him. And I really think they will. Call me fucking naive, motherfuckers. Call me fucking stupid. But I somewhat have faith in WWE regarding Drew McIntyre at this point. So Sasha Banks and Bayley took on Alicia Fox and Nikki Cross. Another lady that's not fucking cleared is Sasha Banks. So the Boss Hug Connection defeated the Fox and Cross. That's just a random pairing. It just sucks seeing these NXT fucking call-ups come up and they're just fucking like they don't have any direction. It's like, what's the fucking point then? If you're not going to take the time to develop their fucking characters, then what the fuck are you doing? You stupid fucking assholes, dude. I'm just going to call them up fucking NXT. Just going to call them up fucking NXT. Then we're just going to throw them to the fucking wall. Oh, Alicia Fox and Nikki Cross. That'll make a fucking tag team. Shut the fuck up. Go eat your ass, Vince McMahon. Fucking old asshole. We saw Elias taking on Jeff Jarrett, motherfuckers. Wow, that's crazy seeing that there. Jeff Jarrett competing on Monday Night Raw for the first time in like 19 years, which apparently that's a record in regards to longest stints in between appearances in an actual match on Monday Night Raw. So Jeff Jarrett is back in the WWE fray. I think we talked about it last week as well. I think he's been hired back. WWE's kind of gone on a fucking hiring spree for backstage producers. I think they hired like Shane Helms. I can't think of anybody else off the top of my head. But yeah, Jeff Jarrett, Shane Helms, and maybe a couple other people. I think like Abyss and Sanjay Dutt are being brought on some level as well, which is fucking crazy, dude. Like when you look back on when TNA was like, hitting hard fucking back in 06, 07, 08, 09. That essentially that entire fucking locker room for the most part, anybody in a substantial position, I should say, minus like a Christopher Daniels, obviously, or Frankie Kazarian, is on the WWE roster, at least, now Abyss and Sanjay Dutt going over. Fucking Jeff Jarrett's competing on Monday Night Raw. What the fuck, dude? Weird. It's fucking, dude, 2019 WWE, man. It's fucking crazy. So Elias defeated Jarrett. I don't have a problem seeing Jeff Jarrett on TV. I like Jeff Jarrett. I always liked Jeff Jarrett as a kid too, especially when he did the Slapnuts gimmick back in WCW. I was like in 8th grade, I don't know. I enjoyed that shit. We saw Finn Balor taking on Lio Rush. So this continues the feud between, Bobby Lashley and Finn Balor. I know people shit on Bobby Lashley all the time, but I really don't have a problem with him and Lio Rush. I'm not gonna say it's the hottest fucking act in on TV or anything, and I don't think it ever will be. But at the same time, I do like Lio Rush on the mic, and I like having him speak for Bobby Lashley. I think it's definitely something that's not utilized as much as it should in regards to WWE. I think they definitely, and I think they're kind of going that way. You got Selena Vega, you got fucking Lana. I don't know how much talking she's going to do, but, it's still, the manager role and whatnot. So we did see a moment of bliss with EC3, got sidetracked by Dean Ambrose and Nia Jax, apparently. So they're continuing. So Dean Ambrose is apparently on the outs with WWE. Come April, his contract's up. I don't know if he's going to AEW. I want to, as I'm recording this, the AEW press conference for their tickets going on sale for this Double or Nothing show in May the press conference was at least starting at 6, so I don't know if it's over by now, but I'm definitely gonna watch it after this. But I don't know where Dean Ambrose is going, dude. Maybe he's just taking some time off, but I have a feeling he's gonna be showing up somewhere else sometime shortly after his contract is up. But yeah, apparently they're doing a feud between her and Nia Jax and Dean Ambrose. We saw EC3 get the roll up win, I believe it was. Maybe it was a roll up. I don't remember. Jackknife pin for the 3. So EC3, at least he got the win. I guess you can say that. But, again, these motherfuckers being brought up, they got real no fucking direction. Okay, let's just plop them in with Nia Jax and Dean Ambrose. What the fuck ever, WWE. Way to put some thought into it, fucking you sons of bitches. In the main event, we did see Kurt Angle and Braun Strowman versus Drew McIntyre and Baron Corbin. Fucking... The ending of this match was pretty fucking stupid with McIntyre and Corbin getting the win by the disqualification. It's stupid fucking ending here. So this, I guess, continues the feud. So I would assume we're going to see this match at the Elimination Chamber, some sort of rematch. I don't know if it's going to be like a fucking no holds barred match or exactly how they're going to proceed regarding the situation there. But it is McIntyre and Corbin getting the win this past Monday night. So we kick off Tuesday night SmackDown in Everett, Washington, guys. We are in Everett for SmackDown, and it begins with Charlotte Flair coming out, basically again, teasing the possible involvement of herself in the WrestleMania, match between Ronda Rousey and fucking Becky Lynch. But Stephanie McMahon got somewhat beat up. I didn't really like that segment, at the beginning. Like, it's just like the physicality looked fucking shitty. It didn't look good on Monday night. But I think SmackDown was a little bit of a step up regarding Becky Lynch getting basically in the face of Triple H, and this was just a damn good fucking segment, guys. I mean, maybe Triple H went a little too long. I mean, Triple H does his interviews and Becky Lynch, I don't know. That's my Triple H fucking impression. It's like, Kevin Porter, you do really shitty impressions. You should stop it. Whoa, maybe it's the marijuana talking. I don't know, man. But I heard people complain about it. It's like, Triple H, here comes Dad, comes out here because he all hushed Charlotte and sent her to the back and shit. He's like, it doesn't concern you. This doesn't concern. It's like, whatever, dude. Who gives a shit about that? But so, I mean, it just continues this whole Becky Lynch, she doesn't trust Triple H or Stephanie. She thinks that, they're trying to take away her opportunity, but then, Triple H flipped it on her, basically saying that it's Becky Lynch that's fucking scared of being, having to actually go through and face Ronda Rousey, being scared of the situation or whatnot. But nonetheless, that is where we began SmackDown. I don't know. I'm kind of losing my fucking train of thought, guys. I'm smoked a little too much weed today. I don't know. It's late. I'm tired. I've been sleeping like shit the last couple nights. So, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson took on Rusev and Shinsuke Nakamura, motherfuckers here. So we're seeing the continuation of Rusev and Nakamura teaming up on SmackDown. This is the second week we're seeing the pairing here. I've heard kind of good and bad from this. I mean, some people are like enjoying it, and some people see the fucking false logic in regards to, oh, Nakamura, you fucking beat up fucking Lana or caused Lana to break her foot or whatever, and then Tuesday night you guys are fucking pals. Like, whatever, dude. I'm gonna look past that stupid bullshit. Whatever, dude. Rusev and Nakamura, I mean, it gives them somewhat of a purpose, I guess. I mean, haven't we seen Rusev get paired up with Aiden English and then got that whole act over? So who's to say they can't strike lightning twice with Nakamura and Rusev? I don't think it's gonna last that much longer. But at the same time, random pairings have gone on to be, pretty successful tag teams. I mean, look at the Bar. Did you really think Sheamus and Cesaro were going to become as solid of a tag team as, it turned out that they are? I don't know how many fucking Bar fans are out there, but I mean, it happens, dude, sometimes. But again, I guess it's just ultimately, though, it's just like, well, I don't know. I just don't. I know. I mean, we talked earlier about having faith that they're going to do right by Drew McIntyre, but it's by Rusev. Like, you look at Rusev, dude, it's like, fuck, dude, they did this guy dirty, This guy's been done fucking dirty by WWE. He should have been WWE champion by now. But I mean, even being WWE champion doesn't really mean shit. I mean, look at fucking Bray Wyatt. Look at Dean Ambrose. Like, do I really give a shit that they were WWE champion? Not fucking really. It's not like they were ever featured in the main event. It's never like they were truly leading the company. It's like, dude, it really truly is a prop at this point in regards to that WWE championship there. It doesn't mean shit, dude. I remember as a kid, dude, that was the title, motherfucker. That was the title. WCW, they had the one world championship, dude. And it's like, man, fuck. I kind of wish, and it's like, fuck the Universal title, dude. The fucking Heinz Ketchup fucking world championship. It's fucking stupid as fuck. So we did see a pretty fucking awesome match. Mustafa Ali taking on Randy Orton. Really good back and forth action here. Orton ultimately defeated Ali. Definitely, if there's anything I could say to go, one of the things that's at least worth, going back and paying attention to from this past Tuesday night, definitely would be this match here. Mustafa Ali, hopefully they give him some fucking wins here soon. Hopefully he gets a prominent role at WrestleMania this year and is actually like, put in. I just hope they, again, it's just if he continues to lose and continues to lose, like, who really gives a fuck at that point? Who really gives a fuck what Mustafa Ali's up to if he just keeps losing all the time? So Daniel Bryan's cut a promo in the ring. Basically, he's a fucking hella good guy in the state of Washington, basically saying that the Washingtonians, know exactly what he's talking about, which, listening to a couple of podcasts earlier this week, some people were questioning is like, whoa, are Washingtonians really that, conscious about the environment and whatnot? And really, honestly, like the whole west side of our state is fucking up the ass when it comes to fucking recycling and just like, being eco-friendly. So it's kind of like if you'd split between us down the middle, the eastern side of the state's more of the conservative side, us being central, it's more conservative over here. Seattle kind of just, that little, like, you would think us being a little bit more wider would have a little bit more voting power, but as many people as they cram over on the west side, man. I mean, it's like, yeah, it's a liberal fucking state far by far. So, but this was interrupted. We saw Jeff Hardy and AJ Styles both react to Daniel Bryan's promo here. This is obviously setting up the main event for the Elimination Chamber, and we're going to be seeing that WWE Championship put on the fucking line. Naomi and Carmella took on the Iconics, and then also took on Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. Rose and Deville did defeat the Iconics and Naomi and Carmella. It's pretty stupid. We talk about logic and shit also. It's just like the stupid as fuck is how all these teams from SmackDown were just given. I mean, I guess it just shows that they don't have a lot of teams on SmackDown, that they just have to, okay, well, we only have 3 teams, so we got to put them in there. On Raw, they have a little bit more, they're able to have like qualifying matches, but it's just like stupid, it's just like, what the fuck? Like, really? Okay, we're just going to give that to them, and the other guy's got to compete, so it's just like, you're being penalized for being on Monday Night Raw at that point. The main event of SmackDown was Jeff Hardy taking on Daniel Bryan. Ended up in a no contest here, which I'm perfectly fine with. You don't want Daniel Bryan losing, and if Jeff Hardy doesn't have to lose, he doesn't have to lose. He's a fucking made man at this point. Dude, I love fucking Jeff Hardy, dude. I enjoy seeing him all the time on TV. I know he's older and he's moving a little bit slower, but I don't know, just for some reason I've always, and maybe it's the drug user in me, I don't know, as a teenager, he's like, oh yeah, and not to say I did a lot of drugs, but smoked a lot of weed, drank some beers, I never went full Jeff Hardy mode and cocaine pills or steroids or anything like that. I can't say I ever really got into that there. So ultimately, we saw Samoa Joe involved. I mean, it kind of just ended up in a bit of a brawl here, and we saw Samoa Joe also in the Randy Orton Mustafa Ali match, which we saw the whole Bryan Joe Rowan interaction earlier in the show there, which was it's good to see that Daniel Bryan's guy is fucking. He's got his boy fucking there to help him out. So I do enjoy seeing that. Dude, so that was SmackDown this week, guys. We kick on over to Ring of Honor Television, guys. I don't even know why the fuck we keep reporting on this, dude. Ring of Honor Television. I'm sorry, dude. Like, it's not that I don't like watching it. It's not to say that these guys don't go out there and put on, good matches, but it's just like, there's no real storyline. There's no real continuity in regards to this. I mean, they need to have like a weekly show like on a national level where they're I don't know, just a little bit more continuity in regards to their fucking stories and shit, which they do a good job for what they do. I mean, they do get the point across in regards to what they do promote. So, but it would be nice to see some sort of national television exposure for Ring of Honor. So in the opening match, we did see David Finlay taking on Hot Sauce Tracy Williams. So David Finlay is the son of Fit Finlay. Comes to us from New Japan Pro Wrestling. He's I've always enjoyed seeing David Finlay here. So Tracy Williams actually got the win in 11 minutes and 12 seconds here. The Kingdom were backstage for a promo. So TK O'Ryan said that Villain Enterprises should thank Matt Taven for giving them the opportunity to impress them last week. Vinny Marseglia fed basically on Taven opening an umbrella And yeah, the fucking whatever, dude. I don't know. I'm just reading it off fucking PW Torch. So, dude, we're gonna see, that that 6-man tag, because we saw the week earlier where they Villain Enterprises was forced to face like Cheeseburger and like Eli Isom or whatever the fuck. So whatever, dude. I mean, do we really care? I mean, I do want to see Villain Enterprises take on the Kingdom there, but I don't know where that's going to take place, when that's going to take place. But eventually, they're going to have that 6-man tag title shot, which I'm pretty sure Villain Enterprises will eventually go over the Kingdom, because it's like, what else it's not like the Kingdom's doing much else with those fucking titles at this point. So we did see the NWA World Heavyweight Champion, Nick Aldis. He was backstage. Basically, he just cut a promo here talking about how he defends the NWA title. It's the first British NWA champion. And the first time the NWA title will be defended on ROH TV is when he takes on PJ Black. I assume that's most likely taking on next week here. So they still are recapping the farewell to the Elite with Bully Ray. They're still fucking showing that. So again, it's just like, dude, that took place in December. That took place in fucking December, guys. So we saw Silas Young make his entrance here because remember here several weeks back we had the little mini number one contenders tournament for the Ring of Honor number one contendership for the Ring of Honor Television Championship. So basically, we saw the finals here, Silas Young taking on Eli Isom to face off against Jeff Cobb at a later date. So Silas Young ended up taking the win at 12 minutes 56 seconds. I think we kind of saw that coming there, because Jeff Cobb is he is a good guy. So I mean, you could always have the face versus face match, but I kind of felt Silas Young was going to win this tournament. So he basically cuts a promo afterwards. Looks like Shane Taylor came out, low blowed him, and then, yeah, dude, he beat the shit out of Silas Young, trash talked him. I don't know, I can't tell. Okay, yeah. Oh, Shane Taylor appeared behind Cobb. Okay, so yeah, Shane, fucking Silas Young. I didn't fucking watch Ring of Honor TV this week, but I'm learning the results just as much as you guys are at this point. so Kevin Porter, did you watch this? Nah. So yeah, okay. So Jeff Cobb comes out. That actually seems like a little fun, bit of a fun segment there. I mean, Shane Taylor, will he be world champion at some point? I don't know. I don't think so. But he's proved to be a good hand on Ring of Honor television there. So that's how we went off the air for Ring of Honor TV this past week here. So finally rounding out the week that was professional wrestling, ladies and gentlemen, we jump on over to NXT TV. Johnny Gargano kicked off NXT here. Basically, him and Ciampa had a little bit of a brief interaction. It's kind of weird, how Gargano comes out here, and I guess he's a face now. Johnny Champion is kind of a thing now. So eventually the Worlds Collide tournament winner, Velveteen Dream, shows up, basically states his intentions of challenging Johnny Gargano for the North American Heavyweight Championship here. Definitely a fun open segment in my mind here. I don't know where exactly they're going towards WrestleMania, but I assume here in the next couple of weeks we're going to be able to kind of get an idea of where NXT is moving towards regarding the TakeOver WrestleMania weekend. We saw fucking Jackson Riker taking on Mansoor. Dude, get the fucking Forgotten Sons off my fucking TV. Like, I don't want to fucking see Jason Riker on fucking NXT TV, dude. The Forgotten Sons are some overly done fucking biker gimmick. Sons of Anarchy went off TV like, 5 fucking years ago? Ace's Mates proved to be a pretty shitty fucking, group among, Impact Wrestling at that time there. Which I think fucking, was it Jason Riker was his fucking name in TNA? I forget his fucking name, but he used to be in TNA. I'm pretty sure he was in that Ace of Eights. Gunner. Yeah, he was Gunner, and he was in that shit, dude. That's fucking stupid. Fuck. Get him off TV. Fucking fuck you, WWE. Motherfucking fuck you. So Drew Gulak is making his debut in NXT. So Drew Gulak took on a dude named Bugenhagen. I forget his fucking name, but the guy took, the little time that he had on TV, dude. He made the fucking most of it, dude. He kind of does like a little air guitar, kind of like Tanahashi from New Japan Pro Wrestling. I thought the guy did a good job, for fucking a squash match, guys. he did a pretty good job there. So Drew Gulak basically stated, I come to NXT and that's the competition you give me. Q Matt Riddle, bro, motherfucker. I love Matt Riddle, dude. I'm gonna use his fucking music at the beginning of this fucking show here. You've already heard it, obviously, if you're this deep. But dude, Matt Riddle, I love seeing this guy ascend in NXT, dude. I really do think he is the future of World Wrestling Entertainment, motherfuckers. So Riddle ultimately defeated Gulak. This was just such a fucking awesome match, dude. I'll go as far as say this is my match of the week, guys. Go watch Matt Riddle and Drew Gulak. We saw in the main event was a 6-women's tag team match, which was Aya Shirari, Kairi Sane, and Bianca Belair taking on Shayna Baszler, Jessamine Duke, and Shafir. I can't remember her first fucking name. Anyway, the match, fucking just another solid match on NXT TV, dude. Week in, week out, NXT TV, outside of the fucking Forgotten Sons, proves to be my favorite fucking wrestling to watch. If I was forced to choose WWE-wise what to watch moving forward, I would for surely choose NXT, guys. Dude, that was fucking wrestling this week, guys. Emanating from the Pacific Northwest. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope your time was well spent listening to my voice come through your earbuds, explaining my opinions of what happened this week on wrestling. So, I don't know, guys. We got a lot of stuff coming up next week. Next week's a busy fucking week on our network, dude. We got the fucking next installment of the In the Mouth of Madness podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, dude, we are back with The Thing. Holy shit. John Carpenter's The Thing. I love that movie, dude. I know I've spoken about it on the podcast that no one listens to. Like, it's one of my favorite fucking films of all time. So we'll be dropping that Wednesday evening, Tuesday evening. I'm sorry, Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. We have an all new episode of the podcast that no one listens to with a very special guest, Chevy. Is on the podcast this next week. So that's a special Valentine's Day episode. So definitely it was a fun fucking episode to record, dude. So I highly suggest you take the time next Wednesday evening to listen to that episode. And then as always, we're back next Friday with the Totally Necessary Wrestling podcast, which I don't think we're going. I'm trying to remember when Elimination Chamber is. I guess we can go ahead because I don't know if it's that following Sunday. I don't know if that's the following. Okay, so yeah, and then next week we will have a post show for the Elimination Chamber because that is Sunday, February 17th. So, dude, we got fucking 4 solid episodes coming at you guys next week. So, dude, I'm Kevin Porter. Dude, give us, dude, if you can, I do ask one favor from you. If you can, scroll down on your iPhone or your Samsung or whatever device you're using to listen to us and give us that 5-star review. We need to build this shit up, guys. We need to get more listeners. We need to be out there. We need to be on the fucking, we got to get our fucking feet, boots on the ground, motherfucker. I don't know. So if you feel in the mood for charity, please provide us a little and give us that 5-star review. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Kevin Porter and we will see you next time.